Beneath the sands of time, where shadows stretch and history unravels, lie the ghosts of forgotten worlds. What if the greatest stories of humanity were erased before they could be written? What if our origins are far older and far stranger than we have been told? Out in the desolate expanse, amidst the howling wind and crumbling stone, echoes of immense power and sudden ruin whisper on the breeze. These are the footprints of giants, the remnants of civilizations that rose, flourished, and were swallowed by the abyss, leaving behind only silence and a warning. They are the lost, and their secrets have been waiting. There is a profound, almost primal pull toward the unknown chapters of our past. We are drawn to the tales of vanished cultures, of cities that disappeared beneath the waves or were reclaimed by the jungle. This fascination is more than mere curiosity. It is a search for a deeper truth, a forbidden knowledge that conventional history seems to ignore. We sense that there are gaps in the timeline, archaeological anomalies that defy explanation, and whispers of a forgotten epoch when humanity achieved greatness, only to see it all turn to dust. Chilling possibility that we are not the first, that other, grander worlds existed, and their fall holds a message for us all. This is the story of humanity's lost civilizations. It all begins with a name, a legend whispered for millennia: Atlantis. Our only account comes from the philosopher Plato, who described a mighty island nation beyond the Pillars of Hercules, a maritime power of unparalleled wealth and sophistication, whose people were descended from the god Poseidon himself. Plato paints a picture of a utopian society, a concentric city of canals and golden temples, possessing knowledge that surpassed anything known to the ancient world. But their hubris angered the gods. In a single, terrible day and night of misfortune, the island of Atlantis disappeared into the depths of the sea. For centuries, this has been dismissed as a fable, a moral allegory, yet the legend refuses to die. Explorers have searched from the coasts of Spain to the Caribbean, from Antarctica to the Aegean Sea, driven by tantalizing clues. Was Atlantis a real place? Did its people possess a form of advanced technology, a lost science? Or is the story a racial memory, a distorted echo of a real cataclysm that wiped an entire civilization from the map? The ocean holds its secrets close, but the question haunts us: what other wonders lie buried beneath the waves, waiting to be rediscovered? Long before the pyramids, before the first cities of Mesopotamia, something extraordinary was happening in the hills of modern-day Turkey. Here, at a site known as Göbekli Tepe, hunter-gatherers achieved the impossible. They carved and erected massive T-shaped limestone pillars, some weighing over 10 tons, arranging them in complex circular enclosures. These megaliths are adorned with intricate carvings of fearsome animals, serpents, scorpions, and vultures. This was not a settlement. It was a temple, a ceremonial center on a scale that should not have been possible for a pre-agricultural society. Orthodox history tells us that complex religion and monumental architecture came asterisk after asterisk people settled down to farm. Göbekli Tepe turns that idea on its head. It suggests that it was the very act of building this sacred place that brought people together, perhaps even sparking the agricultural revolution itself. But the greatest mystery is not how it was built, but why it was abandoned. After 1,000 years of use, its creators deliberately and painstakingly buried their magnificent temple under tons of earth, hiding it from the world for the next 11,000 years. Why would a civilization bury its own cathedral? What were they trying to preserve, or what were they trying to hide? Further east, another enigma lies baked into the arid plains of Pakistan and India. Around 2500 BC, a civilization of astonishing complexity emerged along the banks of the Indus River. The people of the Indus Valley built meticulously planned cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, complete with grid-like streets, advanced sanitation systems, and multi-story brick houses. They had standardized weights and measures and traded with Mesopotamia. By all accounts, this was a stable, prosperous, and highly organized society, spanning an area larger than ancient Egypt, and yet, we know almost nothing about them. Their script, a beautiful system of symbols found on thousands of small seals, remains completely undeciphered. We cannot read their words, hear their stories, or know their names. Their art gives us few clues about their rulers or their religion. It is a civilization without a clear face. Then, around 1800 BC, it all came to an end. The great cities were abandoned, the streets fell silent, and the population dwindled. There are no signs of a massive invasion, no definitive evidence of a single catastrophic event. They simply faded away, leaving behind a profound and eerie silence that archaeologists are still trying to understand. Across the ocean, in the humid lowlands of Mesoamerica, another mystery stares back at us with vacant stone eyes. These are the colossal heads of the Olmec civilization, humanity's first great culture in the region, carved from volcanic basalt and weighing up to 50 tons. These monumental sculptures depict stern, powerful faces with distinct features. They are masterpieces of engineering and artistry, created by a people who left no written records of their own. We call them the Olmecs, the rubber people, but we do not know what they called themselves. We don't know who these statues represent: kings, deities, or warriors. We don't know how they transported these massive boulders from quarries over 100 miles away, through dense jungle and swamp. They are the mother culture of Mesoamerica, laying the groundwork for the Maya and the Aztecs who followed. Their influence is undeniable, but their origins are a complete blank. They seem to appear in the historical record fully formed, possessing advanced knowledge and a unique artistic vision. The great stone heads remain where they were found, silent sentinels watching through the passage of time, guarding the secrets of a people who have long since vanished into the mists of history. In the heartland of ancient Anatolia, a landscape littered with forgotten cities, we find more questions than answers. At Kaito-Yuk, one of the world's oldest known cities, people lived in bizarre, hive-like dwellings, entering their homes through ladders from the roof. They buried their dead beneath the floors, living literally on top of their ancestors. Their walls were covered in mysterious paintings and strange bull symbols, hinting at a rich and complex spiritual life we can barely comprehend. Further north, we find the ruins of Hattusa, the mighty capital of the Hittite Empire. This was a civilization of warriors and diplomats, a superpower of the Bronze Age. They built massive fortifications and left behind libraries of clay tablets. But then, during the Great Bronze Age collapse, their empire crumbled, their capital was burned, and their people seemingly disappeared from history, their language and culture lost for thousands of years. From strange symbols carved into rock faces to entire cities abandoned for unknown reasons, Anatolia is a graveyard of cultures. Each ruin tells a story of transformation, of disappearance, of a world that was, but is no longer. As we delve deeper into these enigmas, we encounter a more controversial, more unsettling idea, a hypothesis whispered in the fringes of archaeology. What if there were others? Civilizations that existed long before even Göbekli Tepe, in a forgotten age of the world. Nearly every ancient culture on Earth shares a strikingly similar story, a memory of a great global flood, a cataclysm that wiped the slate clean. From the Epic of Gilgamesh to the legends of indigenous peoples across the Americas, the tale repeats. A world drowned, with only a handful of survivors left to restart civilization, carrying with them the fragmented knowledge of a lost antediluvian age. Could these be more than myths? Could they be the distorted memory of a genuine geological event, a comet impact or a rapid sea level rise that erased entire civilizations from existence? This is the realm of pure speculation, but it's a tantalizing thought. Perhaps the lost civilizations we know of are not the first. Perhaps they are merely the ones who rose from the ashes of an even older, more advanced world, a world that was almost completely forgotten. A pattern begins to emerge from the shadows, a chilling, recurring theme that connects these disparate stories. We see sudden, inexplicable collapses, civilizations at their peak, abandoning their magnificent cities to be reclaimed by nature. We see monumental structures built with a skill that baffles modern engineers, whose purpose remains a mystery. We find missing records, entire languages, and histories wiped from existence, leaving us with only silent stones and haunting questions. And perhaps most disturbingly, we see evidence of civilizations rising directly from the ruins of older, unknown predecessors. It's as if history is not a straight line, but a cycle, a constant process of rising, falling, and forgetting. Each new world built upon the bones of the one that came before it. We look at these ruins and see their story. But what if we are also looking in a mirror? What if their fate is a dark prophecy for our own? Civilizations rise, civilizations fall, and some simply vanish without a trace, leaving behind only a whisper. The silence of their absence is a testament to the fragility of everything we build, everything we know. We walk through our own shining cities of steel and glass, feeling permanent, feeling secure. But one day, thousands of years from now, what will future archaeologists find of us? Will they piece together our story, or will we become another lost civilization? A forgotten legend, a collection of strange artifacts, a riddle buried under the dust. The past is never truly dead. It is waiting, and its greatest lesson may be a warning that is still unfolding. Thank you for watching. Follow for more journeys into the unknown.